Welcome, friends. And if you're not a friend, then what the fuck are you? Clearly not a hacker at, which you should be a hacker at, because we're pretty pog. If I do say something. Oh no, Grant doesn't exist on here. Oh no. Why is it this every time I just forget?
Because you always forget about me.
Yeah, Grant, I guess. Hi, Ash. Am friend-shaped. You are a friend. You are a good friend. A good noodle.
Did we get a friend-shaped cookie cutter? Because I'd like a friend.
No, you just need rats. Like Adrian over here, the rats. And also thank you for the 50 bits and cheering. Thank you. It's greatly appreciated. Hi everyone. My name's Aaron Gray, I suppose. And that's Grant, I guess.
Hi. I'm doing good. I'm here to make the funny voices that make people laugh.
Yes, you are a good noodle, Ash. Do people not tell you you're a good noodle often? That's sad.
You do the good wiggly wogglies.
Woo, I just shouted out Grant because I remembered to do it this time. Wow, amazing.
Thank you. I play the games and stuff.
He makes overtly sexual references and I keep having to turn my volume down when I'm at work. It's a problem.
It's not all the time. It just so happened to be the last stream. There's a lot of
it just so happens. Coincidentally, the one stream I choose to watch of yours. Coincidentally.
Exactly. It just so happens they talk a lot about a rod, so we started making jokes about the rod.
Ooh, I need to pin a message in chat. What should my question be to chat today? To pin. I'm not friends. I'm Norwegian. I am Norwegian. No, Adrian, you're also friend.
Let me think.
It could be
Edgeworth win.
What?
I said Edgeworth win.
Judge.
My question.
Edge. Okay. Edgeworth when. Okay, I'm gonna pin it. Boom. And it should show up. Yeah, it showed up. Edgeworth when. Great.
Oh, that's awesome.
Amazing. Wow.
The only other thing I could think of is, like, who the fuck is the next judge?
Yeah, soon, hopefully. So, we're gonna be finishing Speckled Band tonight, and then start the next trial, which I don't know what it is. When? Yes. Alright. I think this is Ryan Naruto speaking. I suppose. I guess. When I think about everything... Why are you interrupting me?
Alright, go ahead.
When I think about everything that happened yesterday, it was too much. Running away, the fishing boat. I almost said finishing boat because it said running away. I'm like, the finish line. Yes, that's something you do when you're running. The fishing boat in the middle of the night, trying to climb onto this huge ship. And then, when I was at the last in the cabin, I could relax after this horrible long day. Darka, wait! I gotta keep stitching and I don't wanna. Well, you should. You should keep stitching. And yes, Adrian, I presume. I concur. I couldn't believe it when she disappeared through the ventilator. I tried to call her with a little whistle. Wait, is this the girl speaking, or is this...
Yes, that's what I was trying to tell you before. I think it was her, because she was going to, like, confess.
Okay, well, we can make up a backstory that, she was faking being Russian the entire time. She was actually a young, Japanese boy.
Okay.
Yeah, I think this is the girl's POV. Listen, it's been a week. It's been a week. I had to cram, like, 2 papers on Tuesday for Wednesday. Group papers, because we couldn't figure out how to make, both papers had to be 3 pages long, but, like, we couldn't figure out how to make them 3 pages. So it was struggle bus, most definitely. Dr. Gray, I presume. Ooh, Dr. Gray is a fun character in Red vs. Blue, by the way. Psychoanalyses for everyone! If only we knew what she looked like. Huh? What?
I said psychoanalysis for everybody. It's like, what?
You've seen up to season 13 of RVV. What do you mean you don't?
I probably have, I just forgot.
Yeah. Yeah, she's a fun character. You know, I hated group papers. This is an assessment paper, and it's a 20-page assessment paper, but our professor is chunking it for us. God bless her soul. But, like, we don't understand why these sections had to be at least 3 pages long. Because, like, it's so redundant. It's asking the same questions over and over again. It's like, we already answered, like, oh, we are assessing this for this program, for this people, and this is what we're doing. It's just, like, it's gonna be the most redundant paper I think I've ever written. Anyway. I mean, if chat wants me to rant, I will rant. But I tried to call her with a little whistle. I tried waving her favorite toy, but nothing worked. Darko would not come back. That was an aggressive knock for a dainty ballerina.
She really missed that cat, I guess.
Clunk. This is Kazuma. Or wait, is this Kazuma? It is Kazuma.
I think so. What are you doing at this time of night, Inspector?
Ah, my beloved.
Oh. I'm sorry. I thought he was a friend of mine.
The fan follows him.
The
The young man from your country, he was very polite and kind. He helped me to find Darka, and he promised not to tell anyone. But then, when I had my friend in my arms again and I was going to leave the man's cabin...
Just a moment. Sorry, but...
Oh, yes?
I'm sure I know your face. I've seen you somewhere before.
Ah,
Ah, of course. You're Nikolina Pavlovna, aren't you? The Russian ballerina?
huh? No, I don't know that name. My heart nearly stopped when he said that. He knew who I was. How could this man from a land in a faraway east know a Russian ballerina? I mean, this man is cultured. TM. Like, he is...
saw in the newspaper.
Yeah, and the newspaper. Yeah.
Man, he's smart.
He's a smarty. I'm sorry. I'm sad he died.
He's gonna come back with his ghost.
Please.
Yes, I saw your performance in Japan. The beauty of the ballet made a deep impression on me. Never mind, he saw the actual fucking play.
She bad at lying. Yeah, I've been watching, like, way too many interrogation videos and, like, people doing, like, criminal psychology about the interrogation videos and being like, when you, like, do this and, like, shield your face when you're, like, talking, usually it indicates that you're, like, deflecting and telling a lie. And I'm like, I definitely did this in front of my mom. Definitely. When I was, like, 14. Like, I kind of know my own tells when I lie. Because, like, I'm just paranoid as fuck. No comment?
I don't know what to say. I was trying to think of my own, like, things of what I do if I lie, and I honestly can't think of anything.
Hi, Combat Butler. How are you? Oh my god, you are pumpkin orange today. And I am here for it.
Combat and KD have the same color on my screen.
On mine, Ash is like a darker green, and then not like a Master Chief green, but like a nice muted emerald. And then Combat Butler is a nice pumpkin orange. Not like Felix the Rat orange. A little bit more brown. It's a good thing my mother studies chemistry, not lie detector studies or whatever. I set mine to that specific darker green. It is a nice shade. It is a nice shade. It's nice on the eyes. Also reminds me of Aiden Pierce, my beloved. I think he's like my third husband on my list. Just got back from visiting my brother 3 hours away to deliver a care package. Oh, fun.
I hope he really likes the care package.
I also hope he likes the care package. So my name green should be consistent across all screens. It should theoretically be consistent. So Grant, whose name is different?
They're both green.
Ah, fun. They're both green. I'm always blue. Power of our Lord and Savior Jeff Bezos. Yeah, I am my special bluish gray color. Oh, fuck, it clicked away. I didn't intend to do that, but okay.
Does Jeff Bezos own Twitch?
Yeah, it's part of Amazon. It's like
not
like part of Amazon, but like it's owned by Amazon / another company that Jeff Bezos owns.
Got you. But what are you doing on this ship?
Am I not allowed to travel?
No, you're not. Not alone, anyways. I'm sure I read that your ballet company was performing in Shanghai at the moment.
I can't fool him. I have to tell him the truth and hope he doesn't tell anyone. I have no other choice.
Or to kill him.
Or to kill him. Yeah, that's why you get a free Prime sub with Amazon Prime if it's linked to your Twitch account. Yeah, I forget who my free Prime sub is going to. It might be going to Dr. Bob, actually. I know he hasn't been streaming much because he's been busy with work and his Shakespeare play. But I think that's where my free... What?
Someone said murder.
I'm getting there. God, let me finish my goddamn sentence.
Sorry.
I sound like a basic white girl. I hate it. Murder. Moida.
For some reason I was thinking of it in that, God, I don't remember his name. TV show a long time ago. Anyways.
I wouldn't know.
I see. So you've run away.
Please, please keep my secret. Don't tell anyone.
Give me a moment. I could use another opinion here.
Oh, so he was gonna get us out of the closet?
I think so, yeah.
Is he gonna fucking get us out of the closet?
He was gonna ask us, I guess.
He's going to pull the cord. He's going to tell the captain. Why did I think I could trust him? Oh. Then it happened. Everything at once. It was only a second, but it felt like forever. Wait! I shouted, and then... Darka jumped out of my arms and down to the young man's feet. And... as he turned around to look at me... Oh...
Ooh.
I pushed him. I don't even know why. Twitch is an Amazon company directly owned by them, just like Audible. I didn't realize Audible also is owned by Amazon.
God damn it. There's nothing owned by a big company anymore.
Well, I'm not owned by a big company. I'm owned by myself. That's the T on that. But I'm not a company, though. I am a person. Oh no, miscommunication. Yeah. Sadness. I really liked Kazuma. I really wanted him to be like the sidekick, and like we would be like the prodigy of Ace Attorneying. I know it's not a word, leave me alone. Yes, I am very delayed, lost connection. Okay, you're good. You're good. You're good. I don't know why I did it. I was just so scared. And I had to stop him from telling anyone about me. And that's when you went to fetch for help from Seaman Stroganoff, who was on duty in the passageway.
Ah, I heard Nina cry out on the third floor, so I ran to her.
Ah, yes, a Russian accent. I still can't believe he, like, let his snake, like, wrap himself around his neck. What did
Cannot
he
kill
name?
me, for my face is like tree.
What did he name the snake? I don't remember.
I honestly don't remember either.
I mean, the slogan / undertitle of Audible is literally an Amazon company. Listen, I don't pay attention. I don't pay attention to anything. I'm very bad.
He was standing at the cabin door, shaking like a leaf. She looked at me and said,
I'm just imagining Stroganoff doing this in, like, his impression of Pavlova.
I will do my best to do
Please.
a Russian man
Please.
doing a little girl voice.
Please.
"Help me, beef."
Hopefully that worked.
If I get please, I have nowhere to go.
So you decided to help. And that's when you arranged things in Cosmo's cabin to make it look like I did it. So that no one would suspect the passenger in the cabin next door.
Ah, yes.
But here's my thing. How did they know that he was in there? They can't read Japanese, right?
Well, they didn't find out until Sherlock opened the door.
But, like, prior to Herlock opening the door, they set the cabin to make it look like Naruhodo did it. But how would they have known that he was in the dresser before then?
I think they wanted it to look like an accident. But then whenever they found a person, they had no choice but to basically blame him.
But then that means they would have staged the crime scene after Naruhodo was discovered.
I mean, that's also a possibility.
That makes no
There's
sense.
There's nothing at the crime scene that like purposely indicates that he did it.
They wrote on the floor wardrobe.
Oh yeah, she did do that, didn't she?
Mm-hmm. In
That
Russian.
doesn't purposely imply him, just that there's like something in the wardrobe. I don't know why they wrote something that said he was that said wardrobe though. That's a good question.
This is perfect, thank you.
I went into the cabin and I looked around to make sure there was nothing to show Nina was there. And then I found stowaway.
Oh, so he must have opened the cabinet or the dresser,
okay.
because we were
We
knocked
saw-
out cold from the food.
Yeah.
In wardrobe, still sleeping.
Of course, then I have the issue of how did they... I guess they just put the paper back in place?
Yeah, they probably just did.
Hmm.
Right, that's when they found me. So you worked out a plan to lay the blame on the stowaway.
Hey, Sasato, can I get an apology sometime soon? For, like, blaming, like, me earlier?
Oh yeah, really?
Like, you're like, I don't know if I should trust you. Like, fuck you, Sasato. Why would I kill my friend?
Yeah, exactly. Alright, refresh. Shouldn't be 100 years behind anymore, only 50. Is it buffering a lot? Because, like, my... knock on wood, my bitrate's doing great. This new computer's great. Love it.
I'll go under table.
I closed wardrobe doors and put back strange paper sign.
Luckily for me, that's the only reason Susato-san started to believe me when I said I was innocent.
I dragged young man's body to good place and used ink to as spilling to write on the floor. I wrote, Vashoplo. The person who found him was looking inside wardrobe and found stowaway.
Is that the accurate pronunciation of that word?
I have no idea.
Great. Love that here. We've had issues with one of the major internet and mobile providers in Norway for the last 2 weeks. I'm on their network. Oh no! That's unfortunate. I'm literally only allowed to use one internet company because my apartment building is only wired to the one. so I'm forced to use the one internet company, even if I want to or not. But I get a good rate, so it's okay. Oh, I forgot he was here. Hi, Sholmes.
And tell me, what of the glass bell?
It was by my feet, so I picked it up.
I see.
But it was dark in the cabin. I didn't notice the other half. I don't know what her accent is. I'm pretty sure I'm not doing a Russian accent at this point.
I mean, I think it fits pretty okay.
Okay.
She's been in the ballet, so it's hard to, I would say it's probably Russian, but...
Then Angel went back to her cabin. I finished job.
By pressing the
Killed him by
emergency
snapping his
alarm
neck.
button in the passageway.
Ah, yes.
Accordingly, the SS Bureau did indeed come to an emergency halt at a little after 2 a.m.
There are many companies but only 2 networks, 3 mobile networks. In certain areas, only one of the networks are available. Ah.
Thus enticing the bolt on the cabin door to slide shut, creating the locker room mystery.
There's still one thing I don't understand, Miss Pavlova. What? Well, you said that you told Cosmo about the fact that you'd run away from your homeland, and it's because you were worried he was going to tell the captain that you pushed him. Isn't that right? Yes. But even if he had pulled the bell cord and called for the captain of the ship, aren't you friends with every member of the crew? Why would that have been a problem? It was what he said first that made me scared. What he said first? Oh, it's that line. Just a repeat.
You know, the inspector was...
He said an inspector was his friend.
Yes, meaning me.
He's still fucking beat up. Is he just
It's gonna
gonna
be a while.
acquire injuries through the next couple trials?
I don't think he's in the next investigation.
Oh man.
Who's supposed to be acting as his bodyguard?
I thought if police knew about me, they would arrest me. So before he could pull the bell cord, I... May I stop you a moment, please, Miss Pavlova? It just doesn't seem to make sense. I mean, was Mr. Asogi really going to pull the bell cord? I don't know. What? What do you think, Mr. Naruhodo? Well, I'm not Cosmo, so I can't know for certain, but... he was a man of his word. If he told you he wouldn't give your secret away, then he wouldn't have done. No, he was walking over to it. He was going to pull the cord. He was going to make them send me back.
Well, Miss Naruhodo? The day's work is not done yet, it seems. There's one more deduction to make.
What? Another deduction? Oh, well, what's this?
Yes, what action was the victim really about to take at that
He
moment?
was going to get Naruhodo. Why is this so complicated to understand?
Can we determine whether the young man's gaze was directed? First, consider the victim's location within this cabin.
That's easy. I remember every detail of that room. I mean, yes, I spent quite a lot of time in the wardrobe, but still. That cabin had been my home for the entire voyage. So this is how the cabin looked last night when Mrs. Pavlova visited Kazuma-sama. Yes, it's exactly how it was.
Are you ready then, Miss Naruhodo?
Yes! If there's one thing I've learnt today, It's that the simple gaze can reveal all manner of truths. And not only that, in order to draw the right conclusion, you can't afford to be out by even a little bit when you're following the gaze to where it lands. So, when he turned away from Miss Pavlova, what exactly was Cosmo looking at? The wardrobe. It's the literally only option I can select.
I mean, if you want me to double check, I can. I don't think it matters, though.
Take that!
Yeah, it was the wardrobe.
Yeah.
Considering everything that had happened last night, certainly may have looked as though Cosmo was going to ring the bell cord.
Yes, however. What is directly beside the bell cord? The wardrobe.
The wardrobe?
And more importantly, what was inside the wardrobe?
Me, 'cause I'm gay.
A man's great friend, sleeping soundly.
Ah! Miss Pavlova, please, think back very carefully. What were Mr. Azogi's exact words last night?
Give me a moment, I could use another opinion here.
Another opinion?
Yes, but not from a member of the crew. No, Mr. Asogi intended to consult his close friend on the matter. To see if between them, they might be able to help in some way, no doubt.
Oh no! Yeah, feel guilty, you little shithead. Sadly, we can't know the truth for certain now. It's too late for that. But I wish you had made sure of what Mr. Hosogi was looking at. Things may have ended very differently, if you had. Miss Pavlova, I want to thank you for finally admitting the truth. But unfortunately, the truth is a man lost his life because of what you did, and that will never change. I hope you'll never forget that. Yikes, that's harsh. I'm sorry. Really, I'm so sorry. What I have done. Do you want to read him? I don't want to read him.
Sure. And so, at long last.
Sorry doesn't bring him back to life, babe.
Sorry doesn't undo death.
You can't unkill that man.
The mystery surrounding the tragic accident on the SS Bureau was finally laid to rest.
9th of January, 7:14 p.m. SS Bureau, first class cabin passageway. Oh look, he recovered from his injuries. What will happen to Miss Pavlova now?
Once we reach Great Britain, she'll be headed over to the British police at Scotland Yard.
Wait, I thought they were stopping at the next port.
That's because they were going to drop you off.
Oh, as the stowaway.
As a criminal that murdered.
And he fixed his
Now that-
glasses. One lens was square earlier. Yeah, he really did.
Probably had a spare.
Probably. If I had a time tuner, I could. Oh, I wish. I miss Kazuma. What about the fact that she ran away from Russia? Won't the Russians try to
Repatriate?
repatriate her? I can't English, it's fine.
Apparently, the English detective can speak to the immigration office and sort all that out.
What a coincidence that every person that's been a criminal so far gets off in some degree, and something works out for them in the end. Like, oh good, our best friend dies and she doesn't have to return to Russia. Oh good, fine. Mr. Sholmes can do that? So she won't be going back to Russia then?
If he's based off the original Sherlock Holmes, then he probably has connections with the government like he did. No, I don't think so.
Oh, never mind.
Even if she wanted to return in the future, I doubt she'd be able to.
English can.
She ran away, so now she's in exile for life.
I see.
I'm sorry.
Seaman Stroganoff.
I wanted to help our angel, no matter what. But I didn't think about you, about how you lost a good friend. I will go, Nina. I will give myself to British police.
That's kind of you. In the meantime, thank you for letting me go free again. Cosmo's death feels like such a waste, but... Is that how you describe a friend's death? Such a waste. Why couldn't a worse character die?
Why couldn't we fucking lose, like, Hunaga over there?
Hosanaga's growing on me, but like, before this chapter happened, I would have been fine with him dying. Beef Stroganoff had that for dinner today, actually. Ooh, was he tasty?
Jesus Christ. Talking about fucking Lee.
Shh. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's not like I haven't been on my period for 6 days. Well, do what you can for Miss Pavlova, won't you? No comment. Ooh. Ooh, spicy.
Oh, all the women love me.
Well, I'm afraid we need to pack now. We're due to arrive in Hong Kong tomorrow, as much as it pains me. I'm going to have to hand you over to the council to arrange your passage back to Japan.
Oh, God. Well, no, and then they're gonna be like, well, like, Cosmo's dead, so, like, you were kind of his apprentice. Why don't you just, like, replace him? Because that's what's gonna happen. We
already sent one. Just use him.
Huh?
So we already sent one. Take the extra.
Yeah. I did stow away, after all. I couldn't really expect any different.
So, you should get back to your cabin now.
So you're gonna help me stow away again? It looks like my study toward a Great Britain is over before it's even begun, then. And my best friend died as well. To think that only days ago Cosmo and I were laughing together about how we tear up the streets of London. Oh man, 2 bachelors, what will they do? It seems like a distant memory now. Oh, what's that? Wait, the bolt on the thing is broken. Is it someone weeping? Oh. No, I don't hear anything. Susato-san? Okay, you voice Ryan, because these two are just gonna be back and forth.
Right.
Be roommates.
My god, they were roommates.
Naruhito-san, I didn't know you had returned.
Oh, well, I hadn't been back long. Inspector Hosonaga just told me I should pack, you know, ready to leave the ship tomorrow and all that.
I still can't believe this has happened. Oh no, her eyes are glistening! Oh no! I can't believe someone's life can be over just like that.
Susato-san.
He had such grand ideas for this visit to Great Britain, so many dreams, and now they've been cruelly taken away, just as he has. I thought I could never forgive the person responsible. But now we know the truth. That it was just an accident. Just a silly series of mishaps. It's too much, Naruhodo-san. It's just too much.
Yes, I know.
Is this
I don't know who the
Sholmes?
fuck this. I'll do Sholmes, but I don't know who it is. I wish there was something I could say.
Oh. Dang.
Rosenhagen.
Inspector.
My duties is to see Hosonaga-san safely to Great Britain.
Is he now gonna be fired? Is he now gonna be out of a job? Because he obviously failed.
That's the second job you failed, sir.
No, I'm pretty sure it wasn't an accident. It just wasn't pre-planned.
But I failed, and caused his two closest friends great pain and suffering as a result. I've let everyone down. And I will do anything to make up for my terrible blunder.
Then let us go to fucking Britain. Nobody blame.
No.
Yep. So.
Go
Yep.
ahead.
Go. No.
Okay. Nobody blames you, Inspector.
Oh fuck.
What? And I'm... Ah?
Sholmes. Are you laughing?
I was trying to laugh as him, but I fucked up.
Oh, because it didn't pick up.
I tried laughing. Surprise, Naruhodo!
I love him. Damn it, Sholmes. Man, I need to go grab the clip from last week where he was just like hanging on the wall thing, and we're just like, what the fuck are you doing? I need to go grab that clip. Also, I erased my whiteboard, if anyone has noticed, because I had a job interview today, and I had to erase my whiteboard because I think they would have been confused if they had saw Red White Christmas album on there. I think they would have been mildly confused and maybe thought I was crazy.
A bit concerned.
A bit concerned. Good old Sholmes. Alright, since Sholmes is here now, I'll voice Ryan. What's the meaning of this?
Oh, a trifling matter. Simply that in my head I thought I shall always picture you wearing those shackles.
Oh god, does he have a kink or something? Oh no. Oh no. Sholmes, no. No, please.
Without them, the balance seems all wrong. It's destructive.
Okay, he has like a BDSM kink or like power dynamic thing going on here. I mean, I was taking the BDSM paddle down off my wall for video interviews. I get that. I'm into it. Sorry?
So I decided to restore them for old time's sake, shall we say. You are a stowaway after
For
all.
old time's sake, this was literally like 3 hours ago.
Time passes by even slower for me.
He thinks this is funny? Can we just sock him in the face?
Try doing it with shackles.
Mr. Sholmes. We do appreciate all your assistance. I'd like to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Not at all, not at all, and though it's a little late, may I offer my sincere condolences.
How much has Sholmes lost it? I don't know. How much has Sholmes lost it?
All of it?
Yes.
The loss of your companion is truly heartrending. I hope that you'll be able to fulfill some of your aspirations.
That's a
in his honor.
typo. That is a typo. Fulfill is supposed to have 2 L's at the end. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Eh.
I'm viciously shaking my finger at the screen right now. This hurts my soul.
I'm afraid that won't be possible. We shall be disembarking at the next port in Hong Kong.
Typo, guess this game is unplayable then. 0 out of 10.
We have to return to Japan and make a full report about everything that's happened.
What? Wait a minute. It's just me that has to go back, isn't it? I mean, I was the stowaway.
The terms of his study tour were negotiated by the Department of Justice in both Great Britain and Japan.
Wait, what was the typo? Says this last day. Fulfill. It was spelled Fulfil, but there's supposed to be 2 L's at the end. At least I think there's supposed to be 2 L's at the end. Actually, I'd be second guessing myself now. I mean, unless if it's like a British spelling.
I think it's just a slight. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me, like, if there's just a different spelling to it, rather than it being a typo.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, so Ash agrees with me that it was a typo.
It was to be 1 lawyer and 1 assistant.
I mean, I'm a lawyer now, I guess. Give me the sword. I will be Kazuma. I will cosplay as Kazuma. Give it to me.
Puts Band-Aid, like, bandana on head.
have the fan always following us and grazing us in the wind.
Why was his bandana always flowing in the breeze even
Because
in the cabin?
because he's the heroic one of the protags we're supposed to love, and then he dies. I thought you were bitching about honor, and I was like, no, that's fine. Oh no, I was bitching about fulfill. Was to be?
In the light of Mr. Sogi's unfortunate death, I'm afraid the study tour can no longer go ahead.
Oh no. I don't care for me, but... Poor Susato-san.
My dear fellows, the majority of problems have extremely simple solutions, you know. All you require is 1 lawyer, and the study tour can continue, surely.
Is he gonna claim himself to be a lawyer?
I have no idea.
I will totally see that happen. No, fulfill is correct, but US usually writes it fulfill, but both are correct in the US, while in the UK, fulfill with 1 L is the only correct one. I've never seen it spelt like that ever. It looks like the name of a company, to be quite honest with you. Like one of those quirky companies, like, oh, we're just gonna like misspell a word just like ever so slightly because we're quirky. That's what that word looks like to me. That's what that spelling looks like to me.
Welcome to the restaurant with Phil.
I want Sholmes to be the assistant to your dude's lawyer role. but then the dynamic roles are reversed. No, we're the one in handcuffs. We're supposed to be the submissive. God.
He's the Detective Gumshoe.
Yeah, he's not as incompetent as Gumshoe though. But he's like
better than Gumshoe.
He's got the charismatic elements like Gumshoe, but he's not that much of an idiot. Power bottom, Aaron. Listen. What is a power bottom? I don't know.
Power bottom is a bottom that still likes taking it, but will like aggressively take it.
I hate and like that you know that. God. Like, I know I'm submissive, but like, I don't know if I would define myself as a power bottom. Because, like, okay, Grant, we're going to have a conversation after this.
Okay.
Because, like, I don't want to, like, what do you mean by aggressively like takes it? What does that mean?
Like, I would like to tell you more. I just don't know how much I can say on stream, so I'm trying my best to think of
you
like,
can
phrasings that can be
type
allowed.
text it to me in Discord.
Okay. Well,
I'm a brat and a switch. Oh my god, Tira's here. Oh my god. I have my recorder on standby. Hi, Tira. I heard from a little bird, aka yourself, when you advertised your stream, that it was your birthday yesterday. I'm not gonna ask how old you are, because like I know people get uncomfy sometimes when people know their age, but like you can share if you want, but like wait, it's better if I have my microphone like this. Okay. I can't fucking do it. To suddenly go from like talking about like, oh, what positions we take in the bedroom to go to just say happy birthday to Tira feels weird, but here we go anyway. I always get confused with this one. Yay. It wasn't yesterday, it was Saturday. I just did it Thursday so that I was within my schedule. Oh! Happy early birthday then! I was like, congratulations. Like, I guess it's something to be congratulatory about. Yeah, are you planning on doing anything, like, fun for your birthday? Like, I like, my birthday falls during the semester, like, usually during a weekday, so, like, I have class or work, so I don't usually do anything. Grant, are you alive? Oh, nope.
Hey.
Okay.
I was typing you stuff.
Gotcha. Okay. Happy birthday from the bedroom or something like that. So welcome to class, children. Today we have visiting teachers that are going to teach us about... Well, I am not the one to teach you about sex education. I am not the person.
You're not professional.
I am not a professional.
I wish I was a teacher.
I know you do. Would you like my
wish I could.
teaching certificate? Would you like my teaching certificate that I don't actually have?
Yes, if it allows me to teach fucking history, I'd
No,
love
it doesn't. It would teach you
Fuck.
would learn you would be teaching K through 12 music.
That does not help me.
I have some people coming over. We're watching some Halloween movies, and I'm making some brats with chips and dip. Also some beer. I don't know if the brats was a typo or if I'm just severely uncultured. Ash, you're a brat and a switch. Brats are as in sausage. Oh, bratwurst. Gotcha.
Jeez.
Okay, listen. We're just coming off of a conversation where we're talking about, like, power bottoms and whatnot. So, like, that was in my head. But, okay.
I was thinking kids, honestly.
I hope it's not
Like
children.
Well, I was thinking that, like, they were getting chips and dip for, like, kids.
No, I don't think so. I don't think Tira hangs out with children. Oh, I didn't click anything and the game said to move on. Okay.
It's because you clicked into the program.
I didn't click into it. I just, like, cursed over here and then cursed out of it. Listen. Okay? I'm telling you the facts, man. Nom nom, children. No, Ash, don't eat the children. No, no. Listen, I can't support this habit.
Notifications, you say?
Completely from the left field here, but saw that there is a tabletop game sale on Steam. Now I want to buy 5D chess with multiverse time travel. I low-key need that. What else am I supposed to do with them, though? Send them to a school to get educated to help us take down, the patriarchy. Yeah. I don't even know if we are a patriarchy. I'm just saying words.
I was gonna say the corporate elite, but okay.
That works, too. That's probably works better. Honestly.
At least that seems more tangible of an issue.
Okay, Dom Sholmes. Okay, I guess. Okay, Grant, I guess. I suppose. Aaron, I suppose. Alright, Sholmes.
Notifications, you say? Any qualifications obtained in your own country would be of little value in Great Britain, I'm afraid.
Oh, but...
But anyway, the voyage to London still promises a good month of time. Ample opportunity, I would say, to find yourselves another suitable lawyer.
How about ourselves? Because I'm pretty sure that's where the game is going with this anyway. But yeah, I am 24 tomorrow, but people still call me a baby. I mean... Yeah, I'm 23. Will be 24 in April. And then Grant over here is like bordering 26.
Yep.
Yay, I remembered this time. I was gonna say bordering 25, but I knew like that sounds wrong. And then
Believe it,
Mary,
about
I
3
think, is
months.
like 27, 28. I think.
I think she turned 28.
I don't remember. Well, her birthday's coming out next month.
I think she's going to be 28.
Oh, okay. And then Ryan, my partner, is like 22. He's baby. He's my baby.
He's Babu.
Babu. Oh, you talking about me? Mary! Mary, my beloved. Yeah, we're talking about ages because Tira's birthday is on Saturday or tomorrow. Saturday's tomorrow, everybody. If you are in Eastern Standard Time, Saturday's tomorrow. Yay. Amazing. Don't stick your tongue out at me.
Tongue has been stuck.
All I heard is going to be 28 as I join. That's you. You're going to be 28, right? Saturday is now. Well, listen, Mr. I live in Norwegian area where time moves faster, aka time zones.
Day starts for you first.
Ye am old lady murmur. Yeah, you're old murmur. Old lady murmur. I fucking love that. Recently 25, September. Oh yeah, that's right. Yolfador had you join, and you were the first one I played Happy Birthday to on the recorder. I almost said clarinet. But like this is not a clarinet. Where be me cane? No. You don't get one. You don't get a cane.
Cane is in the mail.
It's in the mail. But like, what type of cane are we talking about? A walking cane or like a BDSM cane here? Okay.
It's based off requests, so it depends on whatever Mary wants.
Yes.
She can get both if she pays a premium.
Man, I'm old compared to y'all. I'm almost 30. Ash, I can't believe you're that old. You look younger to me. And like you act younger, but not in a bad way. Like you act more like mid-20s, in my opinion, at least. Whoa now.
You're a rock star. Get your game on. Go play.
I need to ask you to remove yourself from stream right now.
Okay, bye guys. I had fun.
Most of the people I hang out with are older than me, so that's why I'm called baby. Kira's almost 30. One of my other crushes is mid-30s, and most of my other friends are 27 or 28. Gotcha. Okay. I mean, like, most of my peers, like, I'm still friends with a good portion of friends from undergrad, so it's, like, 19 to, like, 25 is, like, almost the upper cap of my cohort age. Keeping it here with the youths. Absolutely, Ash. If you'll excuse me, I'll be playing Viscera while I listen to this. Okay. I better see you come back when Sholmes decides to be Sholmes. Also, Sholmes is a confirmed top now. He's confirmed a dominant in a relationship. Or specifically, the ship with Naruhodo.
I'm the great detective, and no one is above the great detective.
in more ways than one. Mr. Sato. Yes? Do you think perhaps I might be able to do it? Ah, she doesn't believe he could do it.
But you're not a lawyer, Mr. Naruhodo.
Then what was my courtroom shenanigans during the first trial then? Listen, I single-handedly took down that entire logic.
Oh, are you studying law?
Sure.
Technically.
No, I'm not, but...
I'm sorry. In that case, I don't think there's even a chance it could work.
Also, I only finished my bachelor's like 2-3 years ago, so I'm in a lot of weird different stages in my life all at once. I mean, that's fine. I believe we talked about this in in a couple of my classes. Like, non-traditional age students are gonna like become more common in higher ed classrooms now, instead of just like this traditional age of 18 to 23. No, Emma's Flight Sim has a 12 gig update. Yeah, I hate when I get like random updates for games I don't play, and it's like Master Chief Collection 60 gig update, and I'm like, why? Oh, I almost just read Streamlabs' thing, as like it was actual chat, but it's not actual chat. Streamlabs, okay. Streamlabs is nice though. It's better than Stream Elements.
You just got right, bro.
But as I said, there's still more than a month before we reach England's shores. Isn't that right, Mr. Naruto?
Yes, I have a month in which to study, to learn what I must to become a lawyer in Great Britain. Mr. Naruto.
That's ridiculous. Are you seriously suggesting anybody could learn all that in just 40 days?
Yes, there's only one way to find out. I would work my fingers to the bone, Inspector, every single day. Will you let me try? And if, by the time we reach Great Britain, I haven't learned enough to be recognized as a lawyer, I'll take whatever punishment is deemed appropriate.
But why put yourself in such a difficult position?
Tell me about it. Ark Survival Evolved was like with like 30 gig updates every day? Every day? Are they like coming into the work the next morning and be like, oh shit, we forgot to push this update, here we go, and then like they spend the next day like, alright, we gotta push another update, and then they forget to push it, and then the next day they come in like, oh shit, we forgot to push the update.
I felt like that every single time I wanted to play Bannerlord for like 3 months.
Watch me, bitch. Try me. Don't even challenge me, Hosonaga. For Kazuma, because I'm still gay for him even though he's dead. He said that there was something he had to do in Great Britain, and that he would sacrifice...
Your boyfriend and another boyfriend shows up?
Yes.
That's what Ryan has to deal with
yes.
the Sherlock.
Yes. And that he would sacrifice anything to make that happen. He was passionate about it. I can't let all that passion just come to nothing. Oh, because he did ask of us... Oh, no, the favor was for us to come with us. Never mind. And anyway, it's for my own benefit, too. Because I will literally do nothing in Japan. I will become a lawyer. I have to. To avenge Kazuma. And I gotta wear the sword. He's gotta wear the sword at one point, or it's not become full circle. Alright? This is like storytelling 101 here. You're getting very good tips from someone who has no degree in... storytelling. I don't know, yo. All I know is every day Ark pings me with a massive update. I'm just like, how? Why? Oops, we need to fix this 4-bit bug. And 30 gig update because of bad packing system. Sword. Swish, swish, stab. What do you say, Mr. Sato? Nah, coming full circle is a legit story mechanic. I know! I learned about it in, like, 5th grade. Or was it 5th or 6th grade? I think it might have been 6th grade, actually. As a writer, can say with authority. I mean, like, I've also am a writer, but, like, I've taken no creative writing courses. I took one in high school, but not in college. I don't like that smile. This seems like the smile, like, a wife would give her husband right before she kills him. I don't know if Grant agrees with me on this, but I don't like this smile.
I usually agree with you on things. This is one thing I will not agree with you on.
Talking about stories, I'm almost ready for NaNoWriMo. Only need to find darn brats on characters' names. Gotcha. I usually just like... If you write, you're not likely to learn much in those courses. I may have been a huge ass to my high school creative writing teacher because she taught me 0 things. Nano, hello, fellow Rimo. I would participate in NaNoWriMo, but like I kind of have to write a 20-page assessment paper and a capstone. Can NaNoWriMo just be me writing my fucking capstone? Make it 50,000 words. I was an asshole 18-year-old. Oopsies. I mean, I feel like we all were at that age, to be quite honest. Thank you.
So, what does our bespectacled inspector friend say?
That was clever.
Are you serious?
As an ML, yes it can be. As an ML, a month long? Wait, ML what? You can absolutely count your academic writing for Nano. Actually, wait, I can't. Because I'm bound by FERPA, I believe. I'm bound by something. I feel like I can't because, like, it's about a program at my institution that, like, I have to compare to the standards. And, like, some of my data is, like, personal but not personal. So, like, I don't think I could technically count it. For the sake of municipal liaison, I'm one of the regional organizers. Oh, cool!
One lawyer and 1 assistant. The numbers are indisputable. No. It's madness. Yes, yet fascinating, wouldn't you agree? Fascinating. Duty and rules are the dual routine of existence that we all abhor. Give us interest, give us fascination. Speak for yourself. Besides, qualifications are no measure of a man. What matters is his character, no? And you've witnessed ample evidence of this man's exemplary character today with your own eyes. From the early hours of this morning until this very moment now. Despite contending with the passing of this close companion, and despite the accusation of guilt, this man has shown resourcefulness, intelligence, and above all, courage.
Hosanaga's gonna be the dad, and he's gonna be like, ah, fine.
Very well. I'll think of a clever way to word my report to the Department of Justice.
Tell them we got lost. Tell them you lost your children.
Tell them it was a stowaway that died and the lawyer's still here.
Yeah. You don't need to share the text, only the word counter. They took out the verification step to get your winner goodies. Back when they still required verification, people just use a lorem ipsum generator to get the right amount of words if they were worried about NaNoWriMo having their words. Interesting, okay. Inspector?
After all, I did just make a promise, didn't I? I said that I'd do anything at all to make up for my shortcomings here. Why am I doing his voice? Why am I doing his voice like Sherlock? Stop.
Slop. Oh, thank you, Inspector.
If you'll excuse me, I must pay a visit to Captain's quarters, I think. And be beaten up again.
Get beaten up again. Nano is an honor system, so if you feel like your writing counts, then it counts. Well, I kind of already written 15 pages so far. And I have a lot more to write.
I need to discuss what to do next and how best to make my report.
Can you voice Ryan now?
Sure.
Are you really prepared? Are you really prepared to attempt this, Mr. Naruhodo?
Yes, I'm going to try. I wonder.
Well, don't count the already written pages. Just count the new pages with a winky face. Okay, so you're telling me to do the exact opposite of what you just said to do.
Would you consider teaching me what I need to know? Everything about being a lawyer?
I now know the first two sentences of Lorem Ipsum Sum Dorlo Sitzaman by heart. I would be delighted to help you. I am a judicial assistant, after all.
Thank you.
No, you only count what's written in November. But you used a winky face. So how am I supposed to interpret that, Ash? And Mr. Naruhodo, I'd like you to take charge of this. We're getting the sword! We're getting the sword!
What? Me? Are you sure?
Dropping in to say hi, BRB. Hi, Rye. Okay, BRB. You better be right back. It's a tease. I'm sure it's what Kazuma-sama would have wanted. The challenge is to write 50k during November. That's like the only rule they still hold on to. Well, like, I'm not gonna, like, delete everything that I wrote. Be a nano rebel. Count all the words written in November. But, like, I'm pretty sure I won't hit 50k for my capstone. I'm pretty sure I won't. Its name is Karuma. It's a great sword that's been in the Asogi clan for generations.
Very well, I accept. I'll treasure it always. Hey.
You're good.
So then, Mrs. Sato.
That's fair. Capstone, 20-page paper, and fanfics, though. I mean, can I combine everything into one? Is the goal just to write 50,000 words no matter what the context is? Is that the goal? Because, like, listen. Listen. I spent 3 days writing one singular chapter of smut. Singular chapter. Grant obviously has nothing to say about this.
What am I supposed to say?
Listen, smut counts. Listen, I didn't plan to write 2 chapters of smut within the last week, okay? My brain was like, alright, you're doing this now. And I'm like, do I have to do this now? I was like, yeah, you have to. I hope to reach 80k words this time around. Is there, like, prizes for this?
No, it's probably like the AR system.
Interesting, okay.
It seems we'll be working together for some time to come yet.
It will be an honor, Mr. Naruhodo. And for the next 40 days, I shan't grant you a single minute of freedom. Oh man, is she a dom too? She a dominatrix?
By dom, you mean dominating those books?
Yes. Some coupon codes for free discounted writing software. Or free discounted writing software. Gotcha. We shall fill every spare moment with study.
Yes, exactly what I needed.
2 days later, he's gonna fucking hate it.
I think he's gonna regret it in like a few hours.
I'm aiming for like 100, 140 to 150k. But I've already solidly established myself as insane, so it's fine. Well, there's some prizes for winners, which is basically just a little higher discount on certain products, but just participating gives you discounts. Gotcha. But before we begin, I have an earnest favor to ask of you too. And no apology.
Yeah.
No apology.
Goodness, what is it?
Okay, here's a plot prediction that's probably not going to be true, but it would be funny if it would be. Every person that asks us for a favor in the prior chapter dies in the next chapter.
Jesus.
Because
More
Cosmo
characters
asked a
gonna
favor
die.
for us at the end of the first chapter, and then he died in the second chapter. And now she's asking a favor of us in this chapter, and now she's probably not going to die, but it would be funny if that trend continued. Please throw me to the ground. 3 times. Is this to make up for the times that she threw us to the ground?
I was thinking of something completely different when I read that first sentence.
Please
I'm
throw
like,
me
wait,
to
what?
the ground.
I was like, wait, what? Holy
Wait,
fuck, how-
wait, hold on. Wait, what's the ages here? Hold on, wait a second.
I think she's 16.
She is 16. Cosmo was 23, so we're probably within that age. Herlock
think we're
Sholmes is
22.
34. Hosanaga's 29. Stroganoff's 37. I can't believe they still have Grisby Roylott here. And then Pavlova's 15. 'Cause when you're 15... What,
He said the
why?
same
No,
thing
Sasato,
last
why?
It's legal in Japan, so it's fine.
Like 80 to 100k is fine for me. Then I have a full young adult fantasy book and could take the draft to editing stage where I cut 10% to 20% and properly start revisions. Yeah, I've published my first book. I mean, yeah, I did that. I have to work on the timeline for the second book. Yeah. Naruhodo is just as confused as the rest of us are. I should never have doubted you. Oh, here's the apology. I own your first book. Oh my god, I forgot I sent you a signed copy. I forgot you bought a signed copy. I forgot about that. Did you read it? I don't recall if you read it or not. You are Kazuma-sama's closest friend. Of course you would never have done anything to hurt him. That should have been obvious to me from the start. But I allowed suspicion to get the better of me, and Sholmes's Sholmesiness.
I am quite fascinating and alluring at times.
I haven't read it yet. I'm very bad at reading books these days. I can read it to you. Story time with Aaron. I read the book to y'all,
I was
but
gonna say, if you really want to, you could probably like get an audio of it somewhere.
I actually was debating doing my own audiobook of it. Because, like, I know how the characters are supposed to sound when they say things. It's just, like, doing it and trying to figure out how to, like, actually, like, go through with publishing it and everything. And no matter how...
You always just YouTube it.
I could, yeah. But, like, if I do it, like, through Audible or something, like, then I'll... Like, if people buy it or use, like, their subscription to Audible, then, like, I'll get, like, something back for it. And no matter how upset I was feeling, I was completely unforgivable behavior. I do better with an ebook copy than audiobook. Listening is a crapshoot. Okay, that is fair.
No, you were in shock.
No, Ryan, you're supposed to accept the apology.
And throw her down 3 times.
I did not click ahead. That did it for me. No, I won't let you make excuses for me. Whatever the circumstances, I should never have thrown you. And not just once, but 5 times!
That number keeps creeping up, doesn't it?
Please, you must! Just take hold of me and throw me. Do it! Don't even think about it. This is how the next murder is gonna happen. We're gonna throw her, then she's gonna crack her skull open, and then, like, we're gonna be in deep shit.
Well, the more and more this just sounds more and more like BDSM. Are we unlocked yet? Did the showrooms unlock us, by the way?
I don't think so. Oh, we haven't looked down at our cuffs yet. Auditory processing disorder is a bitch. Oh yeah, my friend had that, so it took her. For them to take oral skills is really a tricky thing because it's all oral and sight singing and being able to pull pictures out of thin air. This is indeed BDSM, yes. Struggle cuddles. Yeet her. Yeet her.
No. I don't know how. I've never thrown anyone in my life.
This is why he's a little subby baby.
Very wise, Naruto. This is a skill one acquires without considerable training.
Is this because he throws his submissives? Is this why? Why did we turn this into a kinky game? I hate and love this at the same time. Can't do audiobooks. I have to be able to read it at my own pace. That's fair. That's very fair. Oh, Mr. Sholmes, how romantic of you. Please yeet me. Man, I used to yeet my siblings all the time when we were kids because we're horrible people.
I observed your throwing technique several times with great interest. I confess, I was most impressed.
I don't know how to feel about this statement.
Where did he see that?
Yeah, was he like
I'm
hanging
always
from the
watching
ceiling?
Naruto. I'm always watching Naruto. Just accept that fact. I presume that would be a form of Japanese wrestling.
Oh, well, in a way, it's not wrestling, but my own interpretation of an ancient jujitsu technique.
Apparently it's called the Susato takedown. It leaves your head swimming, believe me. How beguiling. I am a practitioner of the combat arts myself, and I am somewhat accomplished boxer.
He's just like the jack of all trades, master of none thing. Like, he's just like...
That is the best like, I never thought you could sing Sholmes in such a way, but yes, that is exactly what he's like, actually.
There he goes. There he goes.
There he goes, dancing around again.
He's so ready to throw hands right now. He's so fucking... Susato over here is like in dreamland. Like, oh my god, my dream husband who's like 15 years older than me.
Yeah, I think it would be a bit... although, I do think it would be a bit odd if Ryan and Susato got together. At least it's not nearly as bad as Sholmes and Susato. That's fucking wow.
Yeah. Some people are into struggle cuddles, okay? I mean, like, struggle cuddles sound fun. I don't know what I think I know what those are, but they sound fun. I love audiobooks because, especially when I'm out walking, because I need something to reduce the noise I hear around me from traffic and other stuff because I'm audio sensitive, but also really enjoying reading books. I like having books. It's me. I'm some people.
I wonder if you'd be so kind as to instruct me on the technique of your resting throw.
And let me guess, Naruhodo's gonna be the dummy, isn't he?
Of course, who else is here?
Because of course Sholmes can't throw a lady. So it's
I
good.
could. I have no compulsions of not throwing a lady. I just would prefer to throw you.
Yes, good. Yes, I'd be honored.
Then let us not dally. Demonstrate your my dear madam.
Remember how I said last week we wanted to finish this investigation, and it's taken us an hour and 30 minutes to finish this investigation?
That's mostly because we've been talking.
I know. We're just sitting here and talking.
Mm-hmm.
He just can't throw his instructor, you see. I mean, when I taught my kiddos martial arts, like, they got to throw me. When I mean kiddos, like, not my actual kids. Distractions. I mean, I like chatting with chat. It's fun. Oh, of course! I knew it. I knew it. Are you ready, Mr. Naruhodo?
Sorry.
Hi-ya! Fucking knew it. As you can see, you throw from the abdomen.
Ah, yes, arresting indeed. And that is when you turn the Sasato takedown, is it?
Actually, no, that was a Sasato squash.
He has been thoroughly squashed.
Squash.
Also, I thought we were studying. In my groggy state of consciousness, a scene from an evening recently spent with Cosmo flickered into my mind.
If it's a back and forth between Cosmo and him, then I will speak for him. Or wait. Oh, yeah. Karuma?
That's right. It's a prized sword that's been passed down through generation of the Asogi clan.
Can't believe you managed to get permission to bring it with you. I mean, taking a katana on a study tour is more than a little irregular, surely.
A Japanese man's sword is his soul, Rinosuke. I can't be parted from my katana. Kuruma guides me. I truly believe that.
So its name compels its wielder to slice evil in two. Not that you would need much compelling.
On that subject, there's something very important that I have to do in Great Britain. I'll sacrifice anything to make it happen.
Ah, so this is what he was talking about.
I'd appreciate you seeing it through with me.
Of course I will. Whatever it is, I'll see it through to the end with you.
I knew you wouldn't let me down. Now get on your knees.
No! That important thing he had to do. I still don't know what that was. Read more of his diary. Maybe he'll tell you there. But I'm going to see the place for myself and work it out. In Great Britain's capital, London. And I'm ready to go back to London. I had enough of London and Watch Dogs Legion. End. End scene. We did it. Wow, congratulations. We did it, everybody. I got an achievement. Crash Course Candidate.
Yeah.
Yay, we did it. Alright, so we did Speckle Band, and now it's the adventure of the Runaway Room. I wonder if we'll get like a little skit like last time. That would be fun.
Glancing over
Yep.
my records of the late last century, I am faced by the events of a certain bitter winter. A murder in a carriage as it sped through dense London fog in the dead of night. Though the victim and the perpetrator were the only ones inside, there were multiple witnesses to the crime itself. However, none could have imagined at the time that such a seemingly obvious case as this would end in such a horrendous manner. My friend, Mr. Herlock Sholmes, once said of the incident,
I believe that perhaps that case was indeed the prelude.
the beginning of a long concerto that impressive Japanese student and I were to play together.
Oh, that's cute.
Anime.
Amazing. Is this really just a railway station?
Railway station or not, I've never seen such an enormous building before.
And look at all the steam locomotives.
They're so cute.
This country
Yes.
is incredible.
Oh my god, this is like Professor Layton music, and I'm here for it.
I feel like I'm dreaming.
So this is the capital of Great Britain.
Look at his hair. It looks like Phoenix Wright with the hat on.
Where to?
Oh, hello.
Climb aboard. I'll take you wherever you want to go.
Are you a leprechaun?
In that case, the Supreme Court in Whitehall, if you wouldn't mind.
My pleasure.
This guy is awfully
I
hospitable.
suppose you're visiting students from abroad, eh?
Hmm?
Yes.
So he's surprisingly hospitable. I'm worried that they're going to be taken advantage of.
Yeah.
And welcome to the centre of the world. Great Britain's mighty capital, London.
Where's the trash in the streets? This isn't historically accurate.
I can't feel that there's a horrible smell of the Thames here.
I'm sure there's doves coming out of this place. I'm sure. 18th February, 9:21 a.m. British Supreme Court, Lord Chief Justice's office. Lord Chief Justice? Okay, we need to start with Lord in our titles now.
I think judges had to be some nobility at one point.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. You play Ryan?
Sure.
More destruction. Me distraction. Oh, thank you for the cheer. Thank you. Thank you.
What an incredible place.
It's so imposing. It's almost suffocating.
This place is breathtaking. It's like a fortress.
It probably is a fortress. There are some stone buildings like this in Japan now, of course, but they've only been built in the few short decades since we've opened our borders to the outside world. Uh-oh. Knock, knock. It's the
Open
United
the
States. Open with boats. With guns.
Gunboats.
Gunboats. Open the country, they said. Stop having it be closed.
Stop having it be closed.
God, love it.
Fucking just the captain just comes in and is like, stop having it be closed. Bye.
An authentic example like this has quite a different impact, wouldn't you agree? A far cry from the wooden paper most of our buildings are constructed from.
It's certainly unfamiliar. But I think there's more to the differences than just construction materials.
They're inside a clock tower.
Pretty sure this is like the
Big
Tower
Ben?
of London.
It's Big Ben, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. What is this place again?
This is the Lord Chief Justice's office, Naruhodo-san, in the Supreme Court of Great Britain.
The Lord Chief Justice?
We had instructions to report here at this time, if circumstances were different. We were supposed to let the Lord Chief Justice know that we had arrived from Japan.
Kazuma can't.
Pretend to be Kazuma. No one's gonna know. They don't have a picture.
But Cosimo can.
No. So instead, we are here in a different capacity. As envoys to report the news of Kazuma-sama's death.
Yes.
And having delivered his or her message, an envoy's duty is done.
So we'd have to return to Japan.
Ah, this is a great exposition dump to fill us in on the last month of being on a boat. If we want to remain here in Great Britain,
I have to take Kazuma's place as the law student selected for the study tour.
yes, which means you need to the requisite qualifications as a lawyer.
Which is what I've been studying for.
Here in Great Britain, it is the Lord Chief Justice who appoints lawyers. So that's the second reason why we're here, to have you officially recognized as a lawyer. It's the only way that we'll be able to remain here in London.
Hope I'm up to scratch.
I've seen videos of cruise ships playing music on their ship's horns, and I want to play a cruise ship.
Fuck, I don't know who this is.
I'm assuming this is the Lord Chief Justice speaking.
Good morning. Sorry for keeping you.
Oh!
Nope.
What is this man's... Why does he look like he has an X across his face? Like Locust. Oh, man.
He looks like Damien Gant to me.
He gives me a cross between Gant and Von Karma vibes.
I can try using Von Karma's voice, I guess.
It's up to you.
That's the best thing I can think of. The voice of it. It's either that or make him sound like the judge.
No, because I think the judge is going to be different, right? Because he's not going to be the actual judge of the trials, isn't he?
Give me 1 second.
I mean, imagine someone asks, what instrument do you play? And you can answer, just the cruise ship. Just the cruise ship. No big deal. No big deal.
I think he is the actual judge.
Ah, so if you want to make him sound like Zim, go for it.
It doesn't match.
Then I don't know what you want me to do.
Okay, we'll just see how he talks. Oh.
I trust you aren't too exhausted after the long voyage from Japan. It seems I'm 1 hour, 12 minutes, and 47 seconds late. My apologies.
He's got that evil squinty eyeliner.
Oh, no. Don't mention it. We're never happier than when we're standing around with nothing much to do.
Is that... Dude, don't say that to him.
That was passive-aggressive.
How unfortunate. Or say how fortunate. So, introductions. I'm Mal Strongheart, Lord Chief Justice of the British Empire.
And I feel like a little mouse under an elephant's foot.
I can voice him for now.
Okay.
Come on, Mr. Naruhodo, don't be a mouse. Oh, it's an honor to meet you, Lord Chief Justice Strongheart. I'm Ryonosuke Naruhodo from the Empire of Japan.
Well, Mr. Naruhodo. Welcome to London, the capital of our glorious British Empire.
Ah, yes, thank you. I like his aesthetic.
Thank you. So, what are your impressions of our capital so far? How do you like London?
Oh, well, help. I've been so nervous ever since I got here that I can't remember a single thing about the city. It's simply splendid, isn't it, Mr. Naruhodo?
Oh?
We had a wonderful view of some London streets from the carriage on the way here from the station. Excuse me.
And you didn't smell the fucking Thames?
Everything is so impressive and grand. I must say, I'm also almost a loss for words. As it should be.
I'm glad to hear it. The city boasts tramways, piped water and gas, even cables supplying electricity. We spearhead every revolutionary new technology in the world. Every visitor to London is astounded.
Oh yes, astounded is the word. Thanks for saving me there, Susato-san. And everyone seems so jolly and full of vigor. And totally not sick from the plague.
Yes. There's much excitement about the upcoming great exhibition we will be hosting.
Exhibition.
Here in London. I can't talk, I'm sorry.
Great exhibition?
Cultural and technological advancements from around the globe are to be exhibited here in our great city. It will be the greatest spectacle of its kind in history, and will make Paris's World Fair look like a toy shop.
I forgot they hate each other. They hated each other. Gosh, I can hardly imagine how magnificent it's going to be. I hope we're allowed to stay and witness it.
Great Britain's capital is nothing but magnificent. London is the center of the modern world.
Even if you do say so yourself.
The sun will never set on our great empire. Perhaps it is fate. These progressive times, we will welcome visitors from the land of the rising sun.
Lord Chief Justice, I think you were expecting a student of law for the study tour, weren't you?
Absolutely.
Is he gonna be like, are you not the student of law? Wait, is his office inside the clock tower housing Big Ben, or is it just very steampunk? I'm assuming it's inside the clock tower. That's what I'm assuming at this point, but I'm not
I
sure.
don't know for sure, but I mean, my guess is yes.
Hey, Mr. Kazuma Soki, if my memory serves.
That's right.
The British government has already been telegraphed a full report on the situation.
Oh.
I understand the young man lost his life aboard the steamship bound for our shores.
That's amazing. The news reached him before we even arrived.
My country naturally extends its deepest condolences to yours.
Oh, thank you.
And you honored this appointment specifically to inform me of the news?
Yes. We are here in the capacity of envoys from Japan to report the sad news in person.
They tell me you Japanese are people of protocol and courtesy. I see that it's true. And it is with some regret that I must inform you that the death of the young lawyer means the study tour arrangement can no longer proceed.
If you would just hear us out, Lord Strongheart.
What do you have to say, madam?
I'm doing another playthrough of RE Village, and one part is just extra strength nightmare fuel, and I'm never ready for no matter how many times I play it. Oh, what part of it? Is it the dollhouse one? The dollhouse part? I only saw one playthrough of it by John Wolfe. Yeah, that part is just. Yeah, that part is creepy.
I've already said this line.
I know. I was drinking water.
I'm sorry.
It's about the study tour. Mr. Naruhodo here would like to make a proposal. Yes, I've just met you, but I would like to give you a ring, Mr. Strongheart, because you're very attractive looking.
Thank you. I get more bitches than Herlock. Would he now? Well, Mr. Naruto.
It would be funny if he just showed up with the handcuffs, like Sholmes never took them off him.
He's been staying for a month in cuffs.
Like subby baby boy. I've watched Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, and John Wolfe play it. I've actually watched Jack play it like 3 times. I can't watch Mark or Jack play games, especially horror games. Like John, he doesn't scare easily, and that's what I appreciate about him. And he just like makes fun of the video game, like especially if it's like done poorly. But he does try to give constructive feedback. And he also like gets passive aggressive with his audience sometimes, and it's kind of hilarious.
Hi, my name is Markiplier. Today I'm going to again do another FNAF video.
This is it then, the moment of truth.
Is that the point of 87?
The thing, listen, I've watched MatPat's theories like more times than I could probably count. Like on like repeat. The game theory, the game theorist.
Yeah, I can't watch it anymore.
Why not?
I just find his theories to be stupid.
Oh, I mean, I only really watch for his FNAF theories, and and like I just rewatched some older ones, but that's it. It's a great game, just that part, and it encourages you to play it multiple times to unlock everything. Ah. It's good that a game has like some replayability value to it.
I like replayability without feeling like you're being forced to replay it.
Yeah, because that's how I feel about like Watch Dogs. Like, even though there is no incentive to replay it, like, I think the story is really good to worth replaying it. Because like you can play it like in different ways. Like you can make Aiden be like super protective of the city, or you can make him be like an absolutely shithead. Top of the morning to ya. My name is Jacksepticeye, and today we play.
I don't even really like Jack either.
Yeah, I don't like Jack. Oh, I don't like Jack either. Eventually, you can unlock unlimited ammo guns. Ooh, fun! That sounds fun. Is there DLC for that? I don't remember. The thing is, Lord Justice, or Lord Strongheart, I was wondering if perhaps you would consider allowing the study tour to go ahead.
Don't misunderstand me. Great Britain would ideally like to see the tour go ahead. But without a lawyer from your country, there's nothing to be done.
I stopped watching multiplayer. I guess I grew out of it. He's not bad or anything. Okay.
I agree with this sentiment.
For what, Jacksepticeye?
Or I thought he was saying Markiplier, but he said multiplayer.
Markiplier.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I don't really watch Mark anymore.
I watched him a few times, mostly his Happy Wheels videos.
I remember those.
He's very reactive, and I understand. I feel like he himself is also tired of the videos, but he does them so that he can, get money. And he seems very upfront about it, which I can be I appreciate his honesty at least.
But I'm off to find the Z's. Bye. Good night, Adrian. Thank you for joining. Sleep well.
Boy. But yeah, at least he tries to be entertaining. I just feel like he's tired of it just as much as I'm tired of watching him, so.
As a group, I realized more and more that the videos are targeted at children. I'm just not a child anymore. That's fair.
Yeah, that's why I made a joke about him making another FNAF video, because that's what the audience was, so.
I feel like it's his newer style. His older style had way more energy, and he seemed to actually be having fun. Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I was saying. Like, I think he's now grown tired of it. Although, Markiplier himself, I think I couldn't take much Markiplier at the beginning. Now that he's sort of, like, grown tired of it, because he just wants to do other things, but he can't because he wants to make money, he now has to, like, keep doing it, but he just doesn't have the same passion to it. That's how I see it anyways.
Size, Twitch, I swear to God. What did Twitch do? Twitch didn't die. Knock on wood. What did Twitch do? Did it give you an ad?
Got an ad in the middle of me talking to Mary. Fuck.
Honestly, Markiplier could probably retire at this point. The guy is a multi-millionaire. Yeah, he probably could. He probably honestly could just, like, he could probably move on and do whatever he wants at this point. Like, I understand, like, he might lose some drop in fans, but I think, like, the hardcore, like, your true fans will stick with you no matter what you do.
I think he has a degree in engineering.
He used to play trumpet. Like, apparently he was decent at music. I'm not sure if he has a degree in engineering, but, like, non-posted comment. Well, aside from his constant dick jokes.
I don't remember his dick jokes. I do know his editor is basically trying his best to make Markiplier memes, which one was successful with the big brain, but that's a lot of his videos are just like Zoomer memes as well.
Honestly, he wanted to give up making videos for games back in 2016. He wanted to make his own stand-up comedy routine with his friends, with like
That
John.
explains why his
with
friends
Wade.
were. Yeah, that explains why he tried getting his friends in videos and gave them their own channels as well. I wish I got more water. Can I go get more water?
Yeah,
I'll be
you're
right
good.
back.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I used to watch Markiplier when I was younger, but then, like, I started falling off with it. Luxian is amazing. He has a BB now, which he shows his little drawings and edits. Oh, I'm assuming BB as in, like, a cat. Or do you mean, like, a literal child? I watch John Wolf a lot. I used to watch Red Wolf Gamer. Like, he was my guy. Like, he was, like, my Markiplier when I was growing up. But then he came out, or not came out. No, actual baby. Oh, got you. Okay. Lixian Jr. Oh, precious. I used to watch Red Wolf Gamer, and then there's allegations that came out about him being, like, doing pedo stuff. And then he deleted his channel and deleted all his social media. So, yeah. He had good commentary. I thought his stuff was unique, but, like, don't do pedo shit. Wait, who is a pedo? Red Wolf Gamer. I'm not sure if you watched him or not, Mary. Like, I mainly started following him, like, when I was a sophomore or junior in high school. That's when I really discovered YouTube. Never heard of them. Yeah, he's Canadian. Not sure what he's doing now. I don't keep track of that stuff.
I can tell you one guy I sporadically tried dating a 15, 16-year-old.
Oh, we love that.
YouTube down. He got his YouTube fucking yeeted. He's tried coming back a couple times, but it's basically all he does when he comes back is that he talks about the allegations.
Oh my god.
Which they aren't really allegations because the, like, 15-year-old, like, confirmed it herself, and people, like, found, like, court documents of him attempting to get out of it, so.
That's okay. People have been trying to cancel Mark for years. Jack too, because Jack only really got noticed because of PewDiePie, so people are super jealous of that. Wait, why are people trying to cancel Mark? I'm confused. Well, in
I think
that
just
case,
anyone that has any sort of, like, following just has some sort of people that want to cancel them, basically. That just seems to be the thing.
Because he's successful. Oh, makes sense.
I think the whole cancel thing has gotten a bit out of hand for everybody involved.
That's really all the reason Twitter ever needs, lol. What if there was someone else? Another lawyer from Japan, I mean.
Is there something I don't know? Only a single lawyer was invited to Great Britain from your country. And that was Mr. Soki. At least that is what I've been led to understand.
Well, the thing is, this really isn't going well at all. I just can't seem to find the right words to say to this man. Mr. Naruhodo. That cane twirl was phenomenal. I know. Like, some of the little animation things are just like, chef's kiss. I mean, the guy went from like 10k subs on YouTube in 2011 to like 3 mil, I think, by late 2012. Oh shit. I wish. I fucking wish. I'm at like 721. But granted, I haven't posted a YouTube video in like 6 months. I could ruin things here if I'm not careful. What am I gonna say? If there's someone else here from Japan who could be described as a lawyer, it's... Oh my god, look at these options, everybody. I wonder what option I should actually pick.
It's Mr. Sato. It's obviously Mr. Sato.
It's me. I can do it.
Isn't that so?
Me. It's me. It was his SCP and Slenderman videos that really got him noticed, that in his streams. Yes, we stand SCP, or we stand Slender. We stand Slenderman. I'm mixed on the issue. I generally think that cancel culture is a fairy tale. No one is being censored, just people yelling at each other over the internet. That's an interesting way to look at it.
I don't think anyone's being censored. I think there are just like people that get together because of someone being successful, that they'll look for things to like can't like get them canceled. That's what I think of it as.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anyone's being censored. I think like it works on every end of the spectrum. They're regardless of like what their beliefs or what they sort of like say they want to change in the world.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that they're being censored from saying that. It's that people will just look at that person's entire history because we have that available now and say, okay, you did this wrong, you did this wrong, you did this wrong, and for that you shouldn't say anything. You should just and you shouldn't have any success at all, basically.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I see it.
I mean, I don't actually have any qualifications as such, but
No qualifications, you say, and yet you still claim to be a lawyer.
I have acted as a lawyer in court before. Only once, as it happens. There are some people that go so far as to dig up something from almost a decade ago to make them look bad, despite how stupid that is, because how drastically people can change in such a short amount of time. Thank you! Thank you.
Especially
or, like, people
if they...
realize they made a mistake and then correct their behavior.
Exactly. Like, even if they've apologized for it before, or, like, shown that they've changed their mind, it doesn't matter. Because that happened, and you did that at one point in your life, that means that apparently now you can't say anything ever again about it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what my issue is.
Mm-hmm. And I had Kazuma to help me, and I was the accused, but glossing over the details. I've been spending every spare moment on the journey here to Great Britain studying. I've learned all about British law and court proceedings when I was on board the SS Bureau.
Voyage from Japan is 50 days, I believe. Now, not what you might call a full education. To become a qualified lawyer here in Britain, not only do you need a university degree in law, but you must complete several years of training.
So, are you saying that Kazuma was, like, studying law since birth? Like...
I think he was studying law, British law, back in the country. I don't know how many years he did for it.
Mm-hmm. I've realized it's far too short a period of time, but I can't just go back to Japan. Kazuma, Mr. Asogi's journey had only just begun. Coming here on this study tour was all he thought about. I have to carry on and do everything he planned to do. I know it must sound like I have an overly inflated opinion of myself, but I would do anything to prove that I have what it takes, any test you care to set me. Just one chance, that's all I'm asking for. Please!
31 seconds.
Sorry?
Your opening statement there, Mr. Naruto, it was 31 seconds long. Not too brief, not too protracted, a perfectly judged appeal, I would say. Which is a skill that would stand you in good stead as a lawyer.
Oh, thanks.
So, you're willing to put those words to trial, are you? Well, I'm for entertainment.
Huh?
But let me ask you one thing first, sir.
I'm assuming, like, we're gonna be in the middle of this conversation, and then, like, we're gonna get a call, like, oh no, a murder happened, and then, like, he's gonna be like, alright, kid, go be the lawyer. Go defend
like he
somebody.
already has the case, so he's wanting you to defend this case that seems like impossible to defend.
Yes?
You say you intend to do everything Mr. Osogi planned to do. Are you firmly set on that path?
What do you mean? Like, am I gonna be, like, put into, like, a sex dungeon or something? Like am I gonna die in the process? Well, yes, that's my intention. This music slaps. Oh, it does. It absolutely does. It gives me Professor Layton vibes.
Probably gonna steal this specific music to use in my campaign, actually.
Ooh.
I see.
Am I imagining things? Or did his expression just alter a fraction there all of a sudden?
Very well.
I guess I'm kind of jaded at this point with people being bigoted or whatever, and then crying about cancel culture when they are called out for it.
I mean, I will agree. Some people use the excuse that people are just using cancel culture when people are admittedly doing wrong. But at the same time, I think it's not. I feel like it's a misjudgment to say that it doesn't exist, rather than say people are misusing it whenever they're being. Whenever they're being called out for their
like, I feel like it's one
currently
thing to try and dig up something on someone's past that they've acknowledged and corrected their behavior.
Exactly.
From like, and past by being like more than like 2 years ago.
If someone is currently doing something wrong that they are still doing, people are criticizing them for that they aren't changed their mind, and that they're still saying that it's just cancel culture, to me, then you're misusing it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think.
And that works for both, like, ends of the political spectrum, because both of them misuse.
I lost my train of thought because you cut me off.
Alright, go ahead.
Yeah, because it's one thing to try and use cancel culture to try to cancel somebody who said something that may have been phobic 10 years ago, and then like maybe like now they're a trans activist or something, and like they showed that they have changed their views and they've corrected their behavior. It's another thing when people are maybe using cancel culture, maybe not using cancel culture, to call people out who are still doing bad shit to this day, and they're like, oh, I'm sorry, it'll never happen again, and then like it keeps happening, and then like for them to claim that it's like, oh, this is cancel culture, like, because it's like, they're trying to cancel me because I said this shit. It's like, well, what you said is wrong. Like, we're not trying to cancel you, is what you said is wrong. That's a fair perspective, I suppose. It feels like a lot of people are all too willing to eat others alive because of something minor. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of legit to criticize, etc., but sometimes it is wrongly targeted or not a good use. Yeah. That's why I like tone indicators, because miscommunications happen when you don't use tone indicators sometimes. And that's not an excuse for like bigoted comments or anything like that, but like, just like a joke between friends, and if someone else sees that and is like, oh, whoa, that doesn't sound like a joke to me, and then like you're like, oh, but /J, it was a joke, haha.
So one of the best examples I can think of right now off the top of my head, I'm not sure how much people know about the TV show Clone High, but essentially it was just a show about a bunch of like well-known historical figures being in high school. Silly TV show, but people got it confused with another TV show from MTV, I believe, where they made some jokes that were not so good about Gandhi.
Mm-hmm.
And Gandhi was in this show, Clone High, so people got confused and thought those like racist things that were said in the other TV show was from Clone High, and because of that, the studio was bombarded with like requests to cancel and like all this stuff, to the point where it was actually canceled. That's the kind of like cancel culture I'm talking about. Untargeted, verified, not researched mentality of this needs to go, even if it wasn't them that said it, or even if it was something they said and they've changed like about a long time ago.
Sorry, I'm not laughing at what you said. I found a meme.
Oh?
I will send it to you.
Okay. I also have food now, which makes me happy.
What's your food? And you must share with the rat army. That is not a request, that is a demand.
It is honey buffalo chicken, and you will get my honey buffalo chicken when you pry it from my cold dead hands.
Alright, Aiden Pierce is locked onto your location.
Joke's on you, I've got NordVPN.
Sponsored by NordVPN. And by the way, this is Mr. Red White. Oh my god, can you voice this guy as Red White?
I could do that, Fuck! I could have do that this whole time. God damn
We
it!
didn't realize that. It's okay. Would
Very
the
good.
voice fit though? Because I feel like the Von Karma voice also fits.
You see, I could. So I actually
You can, like,
look at the
test it.
characters.
You could test it out.
1 second. Let me look at some of the characters. I think
Is there gonna be a better
I-
character for Red White?
this would be the best character for Red White that I can think of at the moment.
Okay.
Because I think the Von Karma would probably be good for the prosecutor.
Okay. I used to feed my rats chicken. I even fed them the bones because they love to use them as chew toys and eat all the bone marrow. Oh, that's so cute. Wait, you had rats? We might have had this conversation in Shibari's server. I don't remember. But, like, that's so cool that you had rats. You didn't have me, though. So, like, you didn't have to feed me. But, like... Rye? Surprised face, how are you?
Mr.
Welcome.
Red White.
Finally,
Hi,
you're
Ryan.
finally back. That was a long BRB. I did not click anything.
You have your wish. I'll give you a chance.
I fucking hate this. I hate and love it at the same time. It's a problem. Woo, squeaky
Don't
clean.
like when it happens.
Wow, squeaky clean. Also, I need Drano. My shower drain is getting clogged and there's no hair in it. Like, cause like there's sometimes be a collection of hair like at the top of it. And like I pulled all the hair out. Cause like, you know, long hair. But like it's still clogged. And I'm like, I need Drano now. Oh my god, it's Soupy. Soupy's here. Also, Soupy, you should be fucking sleeping. Why are you awake? I absolutely love rats. I had to warm Kira up to them and she called me Packmaster because we just watched Suicide Squad. Oh, nice! Hello, Soupy. How are you?
A test to become a specifically certified lawyer. Whether you pass or fail, it is entirely down to you.
I'm awake because I have work in an hour. Fight me. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. If you're awake because you have work and you got adequate sleep, then it's okay.
Also, you have to fight her. You just have to fight her now.
Did I hear Soupy was here? Yes, you did hear Soupy was here. Oh my god, this is great. Now we just need Yolfador, and then we have the whole gang together. The Super Soupster.
Oh, am I part of the gang?
What? Wait, what?
You said, oh, we have the whole gang here. So I was like, oh, am I part of the gang?
I'm not sure what gang I'm even considering right now.
I don't know. You said, you're the one that said the gang's here?
Well, only if Yolfador is here.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's here or not.
It says he's away.
Gang, yup. Gotta put that gay in there somewhere. Really? Oh, whoa, really? Test. Wow, look at all those hearts in chat. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. He is. So what form will this test take exactly?
Tell me, Mr. Naruto, what do you consider the role of the lawyer to be?
Oh god, we get to hear this the entire trial. Well, defending people, of course. Oh, look, it's
Well said.
Alma.
So, let's have you defend someone.
Look, it's the Alma mo. Ah. Wow. Alma, my beloved. Oh my goodness, and we got Shibari's emotes. Oh goodness, I love it. Speak, voice, speak.
I don't think he's here.
He might not be watching in chat. Oh no, he's apparently here in chat.
He wasn't showing up as user. Oh, because he's moderator. Derp.
Haha. Yeah, Yolf's a mod. Yolf's got the power. Huh? Oh, well, what's this?
Your timing is perfect. In fact, there's an app trial about to begin later today.
He's doing a lurk. Okay, I should probably get dressed. Yes, go get dressed. Stop being naked.
No advocate has been appointed for the defense as of yet, so this will be a welcome news.
Today? Straight away?
If you manage to secure a verdict of not guilty, you'll pass my test. What could be simpler?
I have PJs, sir. I am not naked. How do I get myself into these? How do I get myself into these situations? I mean, this was your idea, Naruhodo. Too cold for Naked. I mean, I am warm right now, considering I'm wearing sweatpants and a hoodie. PJ bottoms on specifically to match my current social status. I'm confused. I don't... What?
I guess it's her being bottom. I don't know. Yeah, see? I got it right. Woo.
I'm just a dumb grad student. All right, I'm wearing PJ pants and a hoodie, and I'm a chili bean. I'm wearing sweatpants and a sweatshirt. It's my dead sex sweatshirt. Woohoo! Wrench cosplay coming to a server near you within the next week. Oh, I forgot to read that. Haha.
Yes, good question. I remember.
I remember.
It's a murder trial.
Of course, because it always is with these games. It's never theft. It's never tax fraud. It's murder.
If you really want to think about it, aren't they just stealing their life?
Wide thonk.
But we're going to be prosecuting them for murder regardless. An extremely simple case, I can understand. You really can't lose.
That's easy to say.
But I should mention just in case. If the defendant is found guilty, he will of course be sentenced to capital punishment.
There's only one crime in this world. Murder most foul. Capital punishment? He'll be put to death?
Here in Great Britain, murderers are sent to the gallows without exception. Presumably you read that much in your short C-based introduction to British law.
We can't possibly agree to such a test. We would be toying with a man's life.
I am the Lord Chief Justice, and I have decided it is acceptable.
But you can't do that, can you?
I forgot that in Japan they consider the capital punishment to be too severe. There's no need to be overcomplicate this. All you have to do is ensure that you don't lose.
Ah, so you're telling them to cheat. So defendant.
I didn't say cheat.
So defendant may live or die depending on how well I perform in court. If I lose,
exactly. Life or death.
He'll be hanged.
No, he'll be. You said gallows, so I'm going to cut his head off with the gallows. Guillotine. Mr. Naruto, you've come to me claiming to be a lawyer. If you want me to take you seriously, you need to prove you're willing to do a lawyer's job.
He does have a point.
Did you say you intend to see through the will of your compatriot, Mr. Asobi? I would like to understand just how far you're willing to go in order to make that happen.
He's testing my resolve.
What's the matter? You've fallen silent.
Listen, I need like 2 to 5 business days to contemplate this offer and give you a negotiation deal, okay?
You have 3 seconds. I'm sorry, but time is pressing. The trial begins shortly.
In about 10 seconds from now.
I need an answer from you now. What's it to be?
What do I say? Do I agree to this absurd test? Yes, we do it. Alright then, if I have to give you a decision now, my answer is. I can't do it. I can't get the words out.
15 seconds. Your decision making needs work if you want to be a lawyer. That was slow, too slow.
I mean, I made the decision. The game just told me otherwise. More soupy hearts.
So, it's as I expected, is it?
Sorry?
You have noble intentions but lack the resolve to see them through. The test is canceled. Thank you for stopping by.
I chose to do it. Game is punishing me right now, and I don't appreciate it.
Go and acquire your ticket for passage back to the east tomorrow. This conversation is over.
Yes, Lord Strongheart. Thank you for offering me a chance. Mr. Naruhodo. I'm sorry, Miss Osato, but what could I do? It's alright. I understand. You do? It's not an easy decision to choose whether to defend a man in these circumstances, but resolve has absolutely nothing to do with it.
What are you trying to say, madam?
I think what Miss Osato means is that no matter how badly I like to be recognized as a lawyer and stay here in Great Britain, to risk another man's life by treating his one and only chance at a trial so trivially would be utterly forgivable, and I feel exactly the same way. I'm sure the defendant won't see this trial as a test, as some kind of experiment. A lawyer may fight for his clients in court day after day, but for each one of those clients, the particular day they stand in the dock may be the only chance they have to fight to prove their innocence. No, I was wrong. I'm not qualified to do that job yet. I'm sorry for wasting your precious time, Lord Chief Justice.
Wait, Mr. Naruhodo.
Oh, well, what's this? Oh, was there something else? And that was the true test. Yeah, I was about to say, like, that was the true test.
You have passed my true test. Gotcha. It's approximately, I can't talk today, I'm sorry. Mr. Red White is tired. It's approximately 20 minutes by carriage to the Old Bailey from here. If you leave immediately, you should still be there in time.
But I just said that.
I was quite serious in what I told you. The defendant in this case has literally no one to advocate for him.
What?
At this point, he can't hope to find someone to represent him. The trial will begin without the defense. And if that happens, there's only one possible outcome. He will receive the most severe sentence to the judge can pass down.
But that's awful.
But that is the truth.
And if they're proclaiming that he's actually innocent, like, it should be an easy trial. Easy trial for us. Allegedly an easy trial. Why does it have to be like this? Oh, so he's essentially giving us an ultimatum. We either do it and we have to deal with the British court system, or we don't and then risk an innocent man's life on the line and he dies, basically. Someone's dying either way. It's either the defense person or one of the witnesses that actually did it.
Please don't expect an answer to every question. The cold, hard truth of the matter is that there is only one person now with a chance to save this man from a very miserable end. And that is you.
I'm really his only hope? Save me, Obi-Wan. You're my only hope.
He's very fucked. So, what do you have to say now, madam?
Me? What do you mean, Lord Strongheart?
You said it wasn't an easy decision to choose whether to defend a man in these circumstances, and I agree. But in my estimation, it is purely and simply a matter of resolve.
Oh.
Our time's up here. I have a meeting to attend.
Sounds like me.
There's some German envoy called Karma. I must leave in 2 minutes and 16 seconds. So, venture into our great city and enjoy yourselves.
Is he telling us not to go to the trial when he says that? He's gone. Poof. Okay, do you want to voice him now?
The Old Bailey. How long do we plan on going for, by the way?
Do you have to leave?
Not immediately, no.
Okay. Like, my voice is starting to go, so... Let's see how long it takes for us to get to the trial grounds.
That's what I was hoping for. We'll have to see. We have a few people to talk to.
Okay. Because don't we do, like, a small investigation first, and then we get to trial grounds?
We talked to Strongheart, we talked to a detective, we talked to our client, then we talk to an inspector, then we go to a suite, and then that will be the end of investigation 1.
Okay. We'll see how long it takes us.
Okay.
If we're going to do this, Mr. Naruhodo, we must leave at once. Okay, then let's fucking leave.
Let's fucking go!
Let's fucking leave.
Oh, please.
The
Bobbies.
Old Bailey.
Look at all these bobbies. Oh my god, I forgot. Like, there's an entire story behind the London Scotland Yard versus the Thief Taker General, and I wish I could tell it to you, but it's a long fucking story.
Oh, thank goodness, we're in time. There's still 15 minutes until the trial begins. Yet talking to all these people is going to take probably like 45 minutes in real time.
I never knew a horse-drawn carriage could go so fast. I thought my teeth were going to rattle loose.
Thank you for the emotes, Soupy.
They look cute.
They're cute. Did you hear what I said to the driver when we climbed aboard? Get to our destination in 5 minutes, driver, and there's a guinea in it for you. Susato, you baited him. It's one of my favorite lines from the Herlock Sholmes stories, and it worked quite perfectly.
Actually is a line.
I figured.
I'm not sure why you're so pleased. I thought we were going to die, and we had to pay a gold for the privilege.
Well, at least we arrived here before the trial started.
Yes, I suppose there's that.
Anyway, I don't understand it. The court clerk said the defendant should be here, but there's no sign of him at all. That's so much money, what the fuck?
Also, this is the pound system, so it's
True.
even more confusing. Like 24 shillings for like a whatever the thing was that takes 12 for a guinea. It's
Maybe
like,
they don't know the conversion.
No, it's horrible.
No, like Naruhodo and Susato don't know the conversion.
they don't know the conversion. I was talking about us don't know.
Yeah,
So
boy.
this is the Old Bailey. Even this room for defendants to wait isn't, and it is grand.
Your boy tired but looking fabulous. Oh, good. You probably always look fabulous, though, Soupy. Are you alright, Mr. Naruhodo?
I'm feeling tense, that's all.
I plucked my eyebrows last night and shaped them with a little with makeup and also straightened my hair. Ooh, I pluck my eyebrows with my hands. I don't use tools, I just use my hands and just, like, pray that I get what I need out of my eyebrows.
Place gives me the same sense of foreboding that I remember from the Supreme Court in Japan.
Courtrooms will do that to you.
An oppressive air, almost as if the building itself is going to crush whoever's about to be sentenced. Feels like only yesterday that I was the one to be crushed.
Yes, whoever the man you're to defend is, I imagine he's feeling very alone at this moment.
To you, madam. Sir?
Willy
look.
Wonka?
I was gonna say we found the leprechaun.
God, it's Willy Wonka.
It's Willy Wonka and Leprechaun made love and made this guy.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
What are you doing following me here? Things are fair desperate, are they?
I have an energy drink. Also, gotta stop the anxiety reaction with pure sugar and caffeine. Hey, that's the one way to stop an anxiety reaction.
Sorry? Would you look at those expressionless faces from the east, are you? We're from Japan, yes. Ah, Japan is it? Right, say no more. Oh, how much do you need?
No, we're just here because...
No need to explain, fella. I've been there myself, so I have. No place to go, nothing to eat, barely a penny to your name, and all while in a strange, faraway land.
You're doing this voice amazingly.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
It stops me from gagging for like 5 minutes straight and gives me a small boost in energy, so win-win. Oh, good. Well, actually, we haven't found a place to stay yet, no.
It's grand. Let me start by giving you 1,000 guineas. Say nothing now.
1 guinea, then, is about 130 today. Holy shit. This man's about to offer 1,000? As far as I can determine, at least. Oh my god. Take it. Take the 1,000 guineas. I didn't realize guineas was a currency.
Yeah.
Also, since Wholesome Soupy's still here, Aaron, you're a cutie. Would hug 10 out of 10 strimmer. No, you. No, you. And I'm gonna shout Soupy out, because why not? If I can remember how to fucking spell. Grad school student. Not sure how to spell. It's fine. Fucking no, you let me wholesome for you to you for once. Okay, fine. I'll allow it. Alma. We love Alma. We love Alma. We stand Alma in this chat. 1,000 guineas? Please, Miss Sasato, you don't have to shout. But 1,000 guineas is a shit ton of money. It's enough to build an entire mansion in the most prestigious area of Tokyo. What?
It's nothing to me at all. I like to ensure I have sufficient funds to weather a rainy day, you see. I have enough wealth to build the city of London 2 or 3 times over.
Part of me wants to think he's bluffing, but at the same time, like, with the outfit he's wearing, like, I don't want to think he's bluffing.
I don't think he's bluffing.
Could that much rain even fall in one day? Well, even so, we couldn't possibly accept such a large sum of money. Ow! That hit me in the eye!
Don't get me wrong, fella. I'm not giving it to you, no strings attached. How do you want to do something for me?
Oh? Like defend you in court?
To be honest, just a little embarrassing. The trial's about to begin, you see. It's for me good self here. I'll be in the dock.
And then Naruhodo finally figured out, like, oh shit, this is our client.
So now, what I want you to do is to come along with me and stand there beside me. Officially, you'd be my lawyer, but that's just a little detail now.
Oh, well, the thing is...
Don't worry about a thing. All you have to do is stand up there next to me. Nothing more. Otherwise, you see, the trial is going to start without me having a kind of representation at all.
So it was true. The Lord Chief Justice wasn't making it all up. I'm terribly sorry to have to ask, but does that mean you're the defendant in this trial?
Cluster and blazes, do you see? Do you see? Not
It's used.
Know who I am?
It's used. Do use not now.
Use not know who I am? I fucking can't read. Me on one of the London's biggest names?
Bluster and blazes, bluster and blazes. Bluster and blazes.
Sounds like a Minecraft
Bluster
mob.
and blazes.
Sounds like a Minecraft mob.
Oh my god, it does. Ryan, make it happen. Do it. I give you task. Do it. No, sorry, we've only just arrived in the city, like, literally a half hour ago.
I see. I suppose isn't altogether impossible. Well, just next to Hyde Park, there's the center of London. Is another beautiful park.
Is there a Jekyll location somewhere? Next to Hyde Park?
Probably.
Sorry, a park? What?
Old McGilded Park, full of blossoming flowers, the spring and singing birds and whatnot. I donated to the city, so I did.
And an entire park? In central London?
A city of smiles, that's my vision for London.
Is this the fucking mayor? Is this
No,
the
I
mayor
think
of London?
I think he's a philanthropist.
There's nothing Magnus McGilded wouldn't do for the city and its quarter old people.
That's amazing. I mean, really extraordinary. I thought he was being sarcastic.
What? Now they've the gall to say I'm a good-for-nothing criminal. Me, Magnus McGilded. What is the matter with London police, I ask you?
Alright, don't pass out now. Mr. Naruhodo, perhaps now would be a good time to introduce ourselves while the gentleman catches his breath. Good idea.
All I can think of is how Phoenix would love to have a client like this that's willing to pay him basically like $1 million.
Oh my god, yeah, and then these kids then these kids get that client.
Yeah.
Like, what's a park? Mr. McGilded, the thing is, we're actually here in London to study British law. We're law students on a study tour from Japan, you see. So, if you don't have a lawyer for the trial yet, and you'd be happy to put yourself in our hands, we'll do our best.
What was I after saying, you daft idiot? I'm giving you 1,000 guineas to stand up there next to me, haven't I?
Well, yes, but I wasn't really offering to just stand up there next to you.
Oh, I think I see is what's going on here.
Sorry?
I know what you're thinking. This Chancellor fella claims to have more money than the Queen.
Yes, I forgot about the Queen.
But if that's true, why the blazes can't he hire the finest lawyer in all of England?
Because he did, that's the only explanation. Well?
Well... Not at all? I'm assuming not at all.
There is no answer to this question on the wiki.
Not at all, although it is a little strange, to be honest. Well, you don't have a lawyer, I mean.
That would be the fault of the Reaper.
Sorry, did you just say Reaper?
Aye, the Grim Reaper of the Bailey, Lord Barrack van Zieks. He is the prosecutor.
Oh no. The prosecutor is the Grim Reaper.
When Van Zieks stands for the prosecution, they call the accused his sacrificial lambs.
Is this the precursor to Von Karma?
It might be.
And to this day, in every single trial in which he's been the prosecutor, the accused have been damned.
What?
So it's reached the desperate situation.
Sounds like a conflict of interest, to be honest.
Where there's no one willing to stand in defense against the fella at all. You could say he's a living legend of the Old Bailey.
Goodness. Lord Barrack van Zieks. Maybe he's willing to pay so much because he thinks he's going to die. So, like, he's like, alright, here, have my money, because I'm gonna die anyway. But, like,
Desperate.
he doesn't realize, or he's that desperate, and he just doesn't realize that, like, they're going to try to defend him in trial. He must be an exceptionally talented prosecutor, then, or one who cheats.
Oh my god.
What?
We'll have to go back to Strong Part.
Well, he left.
We'll have to go back to the office of Strong Part, I think.
Okay.
We'll see.
Talented isn't the word you're looking for, madam. It's cursed.
Cursed? What on earth?
Witness is summoned, and it is counsel.
Ah, yes, I love the judge.
Please make your way to the courtroom, and the trial is about to begin.
His counsel? That would be me. Hey, that's me.
Oh, it's his time. Well then, fella, don't let me down.
I know which of those two I'd put my money on knowing these games. But I don't know anything about the case. You haven't told me what happened.
Will you show your face here? I've made up my mind, so I had.
Sorry? He was gonna take the death penalty.
I've decided I have to defend myself in there.
How would that have worked?
But then you made an appearance, the student of law, wouldn't you know? 'Tis no accident, I can assure you of that. 'Tis fate. So don't get cold feet now, please.
I literally know nothing about the case or about this man who stands accused. This is me in class. Like, I understand nothing. In fact, the only thing I do know is that I can't just turn my back on him. Mr. Naruhodo, the man has no one. He'll have to stand alone in that courtroom armed with nothing to defend himself. Yes, something that Cosmo would never have allowed to happen.
Counsel for the defense, what are you doing?
We're plotting our schemes. Leave us alone.
If you're late for the start of the trial, you will lose your right to stand.
I'll be right there. It's happening then. My first trial in a British court. I hope you're watching over me, Kazuma. Because I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing.
Oh, I was wrong. I was looking at the wrong investigation, actually.
Oh, so it's trial first?
Yep. Well, it's, hold on a second. Yeah, it's actually just trial.
Oh, wow. Okay.
1, 2, 3 of trial. I thought we were in a different adventure, and...
You always do this.
I'm sorry,
You always do this.
I was like, this looks a bit weird, this is a bit off, that's a bit strange, and then I was like, oh wait, fuck, it's because I'm in the wrong one. Prosecutor is the same, so I got that right.
Oh my god, are there 6? Man, I just wanted the one judge. Or wait, there's the one judge. What are those people sitting on the thing? Is that Parliament?
I think those are, character witnesses, I guess.
Oh, and I guess they just get to sit there. So this is
they did mention that there was a lot of witnesses, so maybe these were all the witnesses to the crime.
Oh, maybe. So this is the highest court in Great Britain, the Old Bailey. The centuries of history in this place is palpable, isn't it? It's so different to the Supreme Court in Japan. It feels both imposing and serene at the same time. The atmosphere almost makes words redundant. Whatever the country, determining a person's guilt or innocence is always a solemn affair. May I say something, Mr. Naruhodo? Oh, yes. What? Oh my god, he's scared as fuck. Your eyes look ready to pop out of your head again. I know, but you just can't help it. I'm a nervous boy. Oh my god, it's fucking Dracula.
Oh, it's the judge!
Wow, we love it.
I thought that was going to be the Lord, but I guess I was wrong.
In the name of Her Majesty the Queen, I hereby declare this court to be in session.
I'm so here for this.
And no, if anyone asks if I'm Santa Claus, I am not. We are here today to determine the guilt or innocence of Mr. Magnus Smith Gilbert, the fucking Irish prick.
It's always a solemn affair, except when it's a constant clown fiesta. Amen.
I now call upon the counsels for the prosecution and the defense to declare their willingness to proceed. I cannot see through my tiny glasses.
Oh God, German. The prosecution is fully prepared.
Yeah, he's a fucking vampire. I don't care what people say, he's a vampire. That must be the Reaper of the Bailey. He really does look fully prepared to dispatch his next poor victim to the underworld. This man's really taking it too seriously.
Also for the defense, you appear to be Eastern. Do you speak English?
Huh? Oh, yes, of course. Sorry. But he asked if the defense was ready. And I couldn't be further from ready if I tried.
Those eyes please me. Nimponese.
Oh my god, I love him. Why is he attractive? Why is it that, like, I am, like, simping for, like, half of these male characters right now?
I'm just imagining you looking at the roster for, like, the Ace Attorney games, and you're like, simp.
No, like, the other ones, I don't really like any of the characters, or, like, attractive-wise. And then, like, we get here, and, like, Van Zieks is attractive, the Lord Chief Justice is attractive, Kazuma, like, Sholmes is up there. Like, what the fuck? What is this?
Why are you gay? They arouse your fear, your doubts, your trepidation. They run wild, clinging to some phantom notion of courage.
This man is definitely a fucking vampire. He's Dracula, confirmed.
Quintessential look of sacrificial lamb.
Ugh, a cold shiver just ran down my spine all the way to the tips of my toes. I was gonna say, like, to his dick or some shit, like, to the end of his, like, tailbone or something. I'm like,
Now, Mr. McGilded.
Yes, my lord.
You stand accused of murder, a capital offense. You could be sent to the gallows if found guilty. Are you quite sure you wish to entrust your defense to this foreigner?
As I've always said, my lord, 'tis a grand thing to give opportunities to the young. Even if the fella is a student from some little island off to the far east. Is it not a British way to ignore the dangers to yourself and give those less fortunate a fair chance? I'd like to think acts of chivalry to the greatest British Empire proud.
what a fine gentleman London has in him.
Did you hear that he donated £5,000 to the government the other day? Mother, please may we go play in the McGilded Park?
It seems as though everyone in the public gallery is firmly behind Mr. McGilded. That's definitely welcome news, and he certainly has a way with words. Surprised he couldn't convince anyone to defend him.
Eloquently put, Mr. McGilded, and most plausible sentiments.
Oh my god, he fucking does look like Santa Claus. I hate this. He has the red.
Yes, that's exactly why I said, like, Santa Claus. Also, with the little glasses, it makes me think he works on little toys.
Yeah.
Now, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I'm sure I need hardly remind you. Of the 6 members of the public that have been selected for your impartiality, are you ready to proceed?
Oh my god, I can't voice half of these characters.
Yes, my lord, if the task is send runners to the gallows where they belong, I'm more than ready.
At the manor, his lordship always said we should dispose of rubbish promptly. Naturally, I agree.
Any crimes here will soon be wished they would never set eyes on me.
That's the typist. Okay.
I feel chill.
Oh, don't mind me, my dears. I'll just be getting on with my knitting. Must finish these mitts for my grandson.
He did it.
Oh my god, thank you for the Hi, Lex. Thank you for the Gundam laugh. Thank you. How are you? What'd you say, Grant?
I said she did it. The old lady did it.
The old lady committed the crime?
Yeah.
But I don't think those are jurors. They're not witnesses.
I don't care. The old lady did it.
Unrealistic, they don't let you bring knitting into jury duty. Granted, this is like, what, in like the 1800s?
Regardless, do you think you're gonna tell the old lady she can't knit?
Yeah, really.
I want you to find the Bobby that will.
Ah, Mr. Naruhodo, those people are... The jury, yes. That's something we don't have in Japan yet. That's right, I've only ever read about it. Been writing more creepypasta lately and listening to a lot of it to get inspiration. Ooh, you write creepypasta? That's fun. I wrote one about a Pokemon Go creepypasta. I never finished it though. It's sitting in my Wattpad draft folder. Maybe in your boring ass quarters.
The only creepypasta I can think of that I got close to writing was one about not Stardew Valley, was Harvest Moon.
But here
Basically involved some dark riders chasing the character.
But here in Great Britain, the court's final verdict depends on the opinions of these 6 jurors. The judge passes sentences according to the law, but the jurors determine guilt based on common sense. So the defendant is ultimately judged from 2 completely different points of view. But how exactly do the jurors give their verdict? That I don't know, but I'm sure it will become clear as the trial progresses. Yes.
Prosecution von Zeeks.
You got suddenly very deep into my eardrum.
I'm sorry.
No, you're okay. You're okay. I mean, so far I've managed to dodge that particular civic duty, but I know my fellow crafters have bitched about not being allowed to take craft things in with them. Ooh.
I was called in for jury duty, but I was not selected.
I have never been summoned for jury duty. Not yet. I don't know what qualifies you to get summoned for jury duty. Like, do I have to have a full-time job?
It's basically random. If you're able to vote, you can be called in for jury duty.
Oh, interesting. I know when I was student teaching, I had the art teacher got called in for jury duty, or I think it was the art teacher. It may have been someone else in the school. Someone got called in for jury duty, but it was like for like a bigger case, so they might have had to take off for like a couple days, but they didn't end up being selected because like they had to go through a very extreme vetting process for it. I guess I need the first chapter somewhere if you're of your choosing if you would like to read it. You can send anything creative in my server into creative things, and then anyone can read it. But if you don't want other people besides myself to read it, then you can just send it to my DMs. I called in right as COVID lockdown started, so they canceled it. Oh, fun.
The case I was in was about the sexual nature. Would have been a lot of people actually had to get called in because they actually knew the person being accused so that they couldn't be impartial.
Yeah.
My lord. It's been a number of years since we've seen you here in the courtroom. I thought you'd renounce your fame.
I've known as the Reaper of the Bailey, my lord. Infamy rather than fame, I would say. But yes, 5 years have passed since I last spread my wings in this capacity.
Yeah, Lex, if you want to drop it into the server, like, as a link or something, to whatever you're using to write it, go for it. How was your day, friend? What's up, Grant? Do you have to leave?
No, I was gonna say I actually might go look at that to give you some constructive criticism because I would be interested.
Yeah.
I've read many a creepypasta.
I haven't read many. I've more so, I think... No, maybe I did read them. I'm not sure.
It's not too terribly impressive, the most I've read, to be honest.
Eventually, if we ever get enough, Storytime redeems, I'll read my somewhat cringy creepypasta fanfiction. It's not super cringe because I wrote it junior or senior year of high school, so like it's more literate. It's just like it's cringy because it's creepypasta.
I just remember fucking the one we did with your mother, where you're basically like, "Fuck you, mom. I want to go see my band members.
I'm gonna go see Adam Lambert." I mean, hey, if anyone wants to redeem for Storytime, we'll end stream here and do Storytime now. How was your day, Grant? Because Lex asked how our days were.
My day has been tiring, but...
You literally woke up like 2 hours ago. More like 3 hours ago.
Yeah, but I was at work the majority of the morning.
I have 44K, so I could. I mean, Combat Butler, it is up to you. I prefer doing it when Grant's here, because then he can commentate as well. I didn't want to derail a proper stream. I mean, the purpose of the notes is to derail a stream. That's the whole reason why they're here.
To be fair, this would be a good point. At least we finished the last case, so this would be a better point than any.
Yeah, this would be a good point to stop regardless.